We have created links between entities in Morse using the graphical interface, but we can also create them in EQL. For this example, we will assume we have two entity instances of the entity type person: Marvin Simpson with a UID of 9 and Peter Langley with a UID of 10. Let's also assume that we have defined a non-directional link type of isFriendOf that can connect to person entities. With these assumptions, we can create a link between the two people using this code. EQL checks that the link type isFriendOf has been defined and that the entity types used in the statement are consistent with the link definition. Once all the tests are satisfied, EQL creates the link and returns a confirmation message to indicate that the task is complete. The EQL workbench has a tab that allows us to review the SPARQL statements generated. This method is very useful if you know in advance the unique identifiers of the two entities in question that you want to link. But what if you're writing a script and want to connect two entities in your script that haven't been assigned unique identifiers yet? EQL provides a system to connect entities written in EQL scripts even when concrete IDs for these entities haven't been assigned yet. For example, say we wanted to add two person entities to our database and wanted to create a link to indicate that they are friends with each other. Let's see how we could do this within an EQL script. We start the script with begin transaction. This indicates to EQL that what will follow is a set of queries that may rely on each other to execute properly. If you look at our first two create entity statements, you will notice that they are appended with the keyword queryAs followed by a parameter name. When you append queryAs to a query in EQL, the EQL engine will keep record of the returned results of the query and allow you to use those results as variables in subsequent queries. We can see this in action in the line below. Here, we create a link between the two entities, but we haven't needed to know their IDs in advance of writing the script. Instead, we have told EQL to take the UIDs of the results from the query with the parameter name %Daniel and the results from the query with the parameter name %Natalia and create a link based on the UIDs of their parameter names rather than specifying their concrete UIDs. This functionality makes it possible to write powerful scripts to interact with your SPARQL databases while still maintaining the simplicity inherent in EQL.